Welcome again to my YouTube channel and this video series called Sensual Sorcery, which is also as well the title of my book, which you'll be able to buy this June 2019, where I show you all my favourite beauty recipes and health recipes. And this week I think you're going to love my age-defying overnight wrinkle fade serum. It's amazing. And again, when you see how fast I'm going to make it, you are going to love it. And it's so good for you. I'll explain what's in it in a minute. But I'll tell you what, because I've got something on the stove, so I need to take that off. I'll come back, sit down, and we'll get started. Okay, so I've taken this off the stove, and as you can see, all it is, it's a small saucepan which has got boiling water in it. Above it, what I've done is I've melted a teaspoon of beeswax in it. You can get this from any health shop or anywhere, but this is amazing because it forms a protective barrier that pushes all the other things we're going to use in this incredible recipe to fade your wrinkles. So beeswax there. So I've used a small teaspoon. If you want a thicker consistency, once you've tried it, just put a little bit more beeswax. So now before this melts, because this is the thing I don't want it to melt and then I can't show you, what we're going to do, we're going to add to it here, we're going to add 3 teaspoons of jojoba oil. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to add to that, we're going to add here 3 teaspoons full of apricot kernel. 1, 2, 3. Yes? So that's your basic carrier oils. Now if you haven't got those two, but you've got, let's say, almond oil or any other of the carrier oils, you could really swap 1 or 2 of them around because they're your carrier oils. So there they are. So I'm going to take this off the heat now because I think I've got enough time to do the rest before it melts. Now into this we are going to add some evening primrose oil, and here we have that. So we're going to add a teaspoon of evening primrose oil, and then what I am going to add to it, if you haven't got them it doesn't matter, but here what we've got, what we should have, yes, here they are, we've got this hyaluronic, I can never say the word, acid capsules. Doesn't matter if you haven't got them, but these are very good because they do really sort of tighten the skin. So if you've got them, just tip a couple of capsules of that in there as well. If not, it doesn't matter about that ingredient so much. Now then, you've got this bit done and that's great. Now give it a nice stir, a nice little whip here because you know, that's right, it will actually set quite fast. So I think that's lovely. Now what I'm going to do, we've got to add the essential oils. So what we're going to do, again, you could mix and match. You could use 5 drops of frankincense. I am going to use 2 drops of geranium, and I'm going to use 3 drops of frankincense oil. You know, these are frankincense, one of my favorite oils. It's one of the best things that you can have, really, to deal with wrinkles. So we've still got this going here. Okay, it's beginning to set on me. But before it does, what we're going to do, and this is the bit that I want you to watch. In here, I have got 3 teaspoons of rose water. Rose water you can buy from the pharmacy, buy it from a health shop, you know, anywhere. And because it really should be warm, when I was heating this, I kept this little bowl next to it so that it would be kept warm. Now into that, we're going to put 1/8 of a spoon of baking soda. Here we are. So, and baking soda is brilliant, by the way, if you want to get rid of dark circles, dark lines, skin pigmentation, but don't go overboard in this recipe. So here we are. So now we're going to give that a nice mix together. Then we're going to add it to this. And now, as you begin to see, this is now turning into a cream, a serum for your eyes. Now look at that, isn't that beautiful? That is lovely, and when that cools down, you are going to have the most amazing eye serum for your eyes. Now the beauty of it is, I want to show you that in this little pink pot. It's there, just at the bottom of that pot, so it shows you when it's cool, it's going to be solid. Now, so what you do with that is you tip it into a little pot, obviously, and then wait until it cools down, and you can use it. Now, I love the consistency of this one, and I've played with the recipe quite a bit, and I love it, and when I put it on there, so it's quite sort of oily-ish. The beauty of this age-defying overnight wrinkle fade cream is that you put it on early in the evening. Just put it on all the way around here. Don't forget above your eyes as well. Don't forget there where we get all these expression marks, which you don't really want when we get older, but we get them. Just really put it on and leave it. And after about an hour or so, you completely forget about it and you can sleep with it. So imagine all the nourishment your eyes are going to get from this. It's one of my favourite recipes, I have to say, although I'm always perfecting them and working on them a little bit more. But that's it really. Easy, wasn't it? And I'll tell you, if you do it, say 3 times a week, you're going to notice a difference in no time on your eyes. And I don't think I'll have to encourage you much once you've tried your first overnighter. So I shall be back soon, and next time I'm going to show you my ice cube facelift. Yeah, that's free too. I mean, what more can we ask? So, and as I leave today, I just want to remind you of something. If Cinderella had gone back for the slipper, she wouldn't have married a prince. So, in 3 words, don't look back. Until we talk again, stay blessed.